Greetings, ladies and germs of planet Earth and beyond. King Zero Phoenix here, and welcome to Bendy and the Ink Machine. As we all know, this game came out quite some time ago, but, as I'm sure we've all have noticed, Chapter 4 was recently released. I got interested in this game quite some time ago, thanks to the efforts of one Markiplier and especially one Jacksepticeye. But now that all the hype for this game has finally returned, I figured, hell, why don't I jump on the bandwagon? As you can see, I already got it myself. A head start, and I already made it to Chapter 3 in this one. But for your sake, I am going to go... Yes. Start from the beginning. As I'm sure you've already noticed that the first two chapters have been completely redone since then. It was not as simple as it was before, and from what I can tell, the creep factor has been elevated. Dear Henry, it seems like a lifetime since we worked on cartoons together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it? If you're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your best pal, Joey Drew. Henry, no less name given. I am not gonna lie, just looking at it, it all looks depressing. Oi.
Alright, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Discover Joey's secret. Dilapidated. Run down. My god, this whole place just reeks of desperate sorrow. What are you staring at, ugly? Anyone else just notice that these cardboard cutouts seem to be missing a neck? How does it even work, even for cartoon physics? Alright. Art department, the ink machine, theater, and the break room. Dreams come true. Do they? Do they? Let's speed things up. Work faster, man.
Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair. Looks like they knocked out a wall or two after I left. Guess it took a few people to replace me. Maybe looking little devil. Okay, why is there a cardboard cutout in the bathroom? Not that I'm necessarily complaining, but why is it boarded up? Why would you board? Alright. I just forgot that ink machine. Normally I'm not that too big a fan of horror games, but honestly this one did pique my interest to a certain extent. Do you hear that? Ink output schedule. See what I mean? Could use a few dry cells.
I mean, look, none of this was here before.
Let's see what you're hiding down there, old friend.
Before, you could just easily access it, and now they got this whole pulley system thing. Turn on. Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Let's turn on the creepy thing that looks like it should never be turned on. I know this wasn't here before. Is he actually drinking that stuff when he makes that sound? That does not sound like drinking. It sounds like he's choking on something.
Always on time.
Oh, yeah, that sounds ominous. Not going that way just yet. Hi. Ugh.
Oh my god. Joey, what were you doing?
Nothing I want to get involved in, that's for sure. Creepy is... Sorry, Corpse of Boris? I cannot understand a word you're saying.
Alright, how do I get this to work?
Machine.
Who put this here?
I got my eyes on you. Even I could tell there's something standing up where it wasn't before.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. The animations sure aren't being finished on time anymore, and I certainly don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and who needs that much ink anyway? Also, get this. Joey had each one of us donate something from our workstation. We put them on these little pedestals in the break room to help appease the gods, Joey says. Keep things going. I think he's lost his mind. But hey, he writes the checks. But I tell you what, if one more of these pipes burst, I'm out of here.
Tell it, Wally Frank. Alright, find the objects. Why that so quote-unquote suit? Bendy plushie. Squeaks! How cute! Oh, I am calm. One is all, and all is one. All is the universe. The one is me. All is ultimately of the one. If one is not all is not included in the one. All is nothing. The illusion of living.
I better get overtime for this.
Overtime, he says. Overtime. Well, you must be devoted to your... He will set us free. Will he, though? I already feel creep factor growing. I suppose there was no real purpose in having the projector on. I must say, they really did a good job on the graphics details in these new remastered versions. Well, of course, my screen at the moment is on its night shift settings, so I suppose that also helps to make things look a little better. The reason it's at night shift settings, as you know, most screens, including our own smartphones, often emit these blue light, which is bad for our sight, not to mention also forces us to stay awake when we don't really need to. Thankfully, my computer has the night shift setting, as does most phones' computers these days, so now I can enjoy it without having to overexert my eyes. Yes, the wrench out of the dead Boris carcass. Where am I going? I get so turned around. This place is like a natural maze, it's easy to get lost.
Okay, that's all of them.
And the Bendy cutout has disappeared. No, any sane person at this point would just say, screw all this, I'm out of here. Or to quote Wally Friends, I'm out of here. The book. Wrench. The gear. The ink. A record.
Now I just need to get the ink flowing somehow. Should be a switch around here somewhere. Then I can start up the main power.
Why must horror game characters always be so stupid? I mean, the logical thing was to say, screw all this, it's not worth it, and go home. Hi? You mischievous little demon. And it turned on all by itself. Yuck! And now the ink is flowing. The demon has awakened. My danger senses be tingling up to the max up here. And... wait. I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry, like I said, it's easy to get mixed up in this place. Call this sprinting. You're more like a speed walking. Oh, that does not look right. Yeah. And there's the ink demon. Run, bitch! Run! Why, Bendy? Why? Why you want me to die, my friend? Oh, of course the floor just has to collapse. Good for you, Thomas. Just a nice apple. Interesting fact. The blue whale can produce the loudest sound of any animal. At 188 decibels, the noise can be detected over 800 kilometers away. That's impressive, and I bet it travels even faster when it's actually underwater. I mean, after all, sound travels much faster underwater than it does in the air. And I thought Cuphead's place was called Inkwell Hell. This literally is an Inkwell Hell. Think they'll ever make a crossover game of Cuphead and Bendy? I mean, the two games timelines aren't that pretty close together, so. Ugh. Yeah, I don't see octopi in school. Oh, that reminds. Squids and octopides at this month. I think. Interesting fact, that actually is the plural of octopus.
This will definitely come in handy.
Agreed. The plural of octopus is octopodes. Not sure why, but that's how it is. Someone trying to cheat death. One thing I learned from any comic show and TV and all that stuff, you try to cheat death, it just comes back to bite you in ways you never really hope. That's the end of Chapter 1, and we are going straight into Chapter 2, The Old Song.
Oh, my head. What happened?
You stepped into the satanic ritual circle and you passed out, dude. I'd be glad you're waking up with your soul still attached to your body.
One thing to do. Press on. See if I can find a way out.
Actually, there'd be another way to do. Take that axe, bash through these wooden things all the way up, and eventually just dig your way out with your bare hands if you have to. I mean, that's better than willingly going through this ink-stained hell. I'm surprised this thing hasn't crumbled to dust already. He will set us free. Will it? I never got tired of that. Some lunatic.
This place gets so big.
You worked here, shouldn't you know the answer to that? What's wrong, Bendy? You got something at Pac-Man eyes?
He appears from the shadows to rain his sweet blessings upon me. A figure of ink that shines in the darkness. I see you, my savior. I pray you hear me.
Sounds like a yeah.
Those
Andre.
songs, yes, I still sing them. For I know you are coming to save me, and I will be swept into your final loving embrace. But love requires sacrifice. Can I get an amen?
Amen, Mother Effer.
I said, can I get an amen?
You only get one amen out of me. I don't recall him actually speaking at this part, do you? Pardon me. Alright. Try... There. Better. Okay. Yuck.
Hello? Excuse me, can you help me? Hello? Where the hell did he go?
Nice choice of word. Right there, Henry. Also, notice that Sammy seems, and those ink demons, even though we haven't seen them yet, seem to have a little more depth to them than they did before. Like, you can actually tell that their bodies are covered in ink. Also, one thing I noticed, I'm not sure if this was implemented before, but you can now, when you die, you actually appear out of these Bendy statues.
Then maybe I can open it.
Making soup. That sounds a bit good, doesn't it? I mean, I'm a sucker for all things bacon, but... honest to God, if God forbid you ever found yourself in this situation, would you actually take the time to do all this sort of things? I mean, I know only reason he's doing them is because, well, it's a game, and that's sort of the whole point, but I'm still just saying. There's one... where was it? Ah, here it is. I remember they used to be a little more well hidden than this. Guess decided to make their positions a little more practical. Death to Bendy. Ugh. Yuck. Anyone else notice that our main man Henry doesn't seem to cast a shadow or have any other physical... I may know this is from his perspective and all, but still. You heard that too, right? That long, painful gasping for air?
It's really dark in here.
I imagine it is.
So first, Joey installs this ink machine over our heads. Then it begins to leak. 3 times last month we couldn't even get out of our department because the ink had flooded the stairwell. Joey's solution? An ink pump to drain it periodically. Now I have this ugly pump switch right in my office. People in and out all day. Thanks, Joey. Just what I needed. More distractions. These stupid cartoon songs don't write themselves, you know?
I guess it's before I...
Looks like the stairwell's flooded. If I'm gonna get out of here, I'll need to find a way to drain it.
Wouldn't it just be easier just to wade through the ink and gut it out? I mean, really, it can't be that hard. And he said, let there be light. Oh great, I think the ink demons are about to come out to play. Back, I say! No. No. Back, ah! Ah! Back, I say! I'm shocked these actually used... No! Just no! Just no! Ah! Just die already. Ooh, a pool table. Sent from above. Not even. Hi, Bendy.
Every day the same strange thing happens. I'll be up here in my booth.
Norman
Bands
Poke.
will be swinging, and suddenly Sammy Lawrence just comes marching in and shuts the whole thing down. Tells us all to wait in the hall. Then I hear him. He starts up my projector and he dashes from the projection booth and down to the recording studio like the little devil himself was chasing behind. A few seconds later, projector turns out. But Sammy, oh no, he don't come out for a long time. This man is weird. Crazy weird. I've got half a mind to talk to Mr. Drew about all this, I really do. But then again, I have to admit, Mr. Drew's got his own peculiarities.
Doesn't everybody? What are you staring at? Your fault I'm in this mess. Actually, I'd say it's more Henry's own fault for being stupid enough to come down here. Hello, Bendy. I'm gonna be recording when no one's in there. Oregon. Okay. Infirmary. Well, I think we can all agree that no, this was not here. What was this? Any more found faking illness will be docked a full week's wages. Not sick, not paid. That actually sounds almost like an encouragement to get sick. Yeah. A violin. That was fun. Sammy Lawrence, Music Department Director.
Another day, another dollar.
So,
I was going to get my dustpan from the hall closet the other day, and guess what? I can't find my stupid key. It's like they disappeared into thin air or something.
that's how they always happens.
They must have fallen in one of the garbage cans I was making my rounds last week. I just hope nobody tells Sammy, because if he finds out I lost my keys again, I'm out of here.
I'm sure we've all been there. We think we have something new. Thinking one moment, next thing you have like it disappeared. Happened to me once when I was younger. With an old Bionicle toys I used to have when I was a kid. I loved putting them together. One time I was looking for some of the pieces, and I noticed it was gone. I ended up ransacking my entire attic looking for the art. No matter how much I looked through everything, I could never find it. It was only sometimes later I actually realized it was in the what as I looked for, but didn't actually try to find it. That actually makes any sense. Needless to say, hey, the point is, we've all lost something at one point or another. Bite me, Bendy. That's how far back do I have to go? Yeah, I can't get up through there. Even though I have an axe, I could just easily chop through everything. But as we all know, there are no common sense games like this. Come on, Joey Drew. Sorry. Wally, where the F did you drop your keys? Scott! Ugh. Disgusting. Aha! They were in a different area the last time I tried this.
returns in graceful harmony. The bass fiddle sings with deep articulation. The violin shudders with a piercing voice. Sing my song, and my sanctuary will open to you.
Thank you for that, Sammy. So let's see. Head into the projection booth, turn it on. The piano, the bass fiddle, and the violin. Suck it, Bendy. Still only one. I remember back then, the more you went back and forth between there and up here, and actually multiples. Even more. Guess it took something away. That's a shame. Added to the creepiness factor. Let's see. Piano, piano, piano. Bass fiddle, bass fiddle, bass fiddle. Boom. La violin.
It may only be my second month working for Joey Drew, but I can already tell I'm gonna love it here. People really seem to enjoy my Alice Angel voice. Sammy says she may be as popular as Bendy someday. These past few weeks, I voiced everything from talking chairs to dancing chickens. But this is the first character I really felt a connection with. She's a part of me. Alice and I, we're going places.
So not in the way you hoped, sweetheart. Serial whispering. He squeaks! It's cute! Sing a happy song. Is it for a merry tune? Wait for
One down.
Huh. I actually added a second valve. Stop doing that, please. Hello, Sammy. Hey-oh-yeah! Back! Didn't your mother ever tell you it's impolite to sneak up on people? I'll take that as a no. Manners! Before we head down to the infirmary.
Punching in.
Best safe than sorry. Congratulations, I just ended your misery.
Oh no, there's no valve. Where did it go?
That shadow. Is that Bendy or is that Sammy? Down here we are all sinners. Hello. An INKWELL.
Thing holding my valve.
The sheep will come to slaughter. Charming. What is this, a sewer? Yuck. Nice tune. What you got?
Quiet.
Jack
That's why we
Fee.
come by in these busy times. And yeah, sure, it may stink to high heaven down here, but it's just perfect for an old lyricist like me. Sammy's songs always got some bounce, but if I didn't get away once in a while, they'd never have any words to go with them. So I keep my mind to singing and my nose closed.
Good for you, Jack. So why make people work down in a sewer? That's just unhygienic. Nice hat, though. Hey! Oh, so now you're playing keep away, huh? Oopsies!
Sorry I had to do that. Nice hat, though.
Yeah, you crush a guy and you compliment his hat. Alright, that little annoyance out of the way. Thank God that smells cannot be transmitted through games, otherwise I could tell it would stink to high hell down here. I do have to say, though, like I said with the previous chapter, they really did a good job on improving everything. Even adding these own little extra levels to it all. Give it a little something extra to look forward to. And the shadow's gone. Perfect. I know you're waiting for me, Sammy.
Okay, that should do it.
Well, this would be the part where I'm supposed to take the stairs. That's another guy. Sammy. A shovel? Really? Was that really necessary?
We go now, nice and tight. We wouldn't want our sheep roaming away now, would we? No, we wouldn't.
See, look at his body now.
I am.
It's so more detailed.
All the way down here to visit me.
I didn't. Not really. Not at all.
Makes what I'm about to do seem cruel.
Dude, what you're doing is
Those
cruel.
must honor their savior. I must have him notice me. Wait, you look familiar to me. That face.
Hey, get away from me, you
Now, for our Lord is calling to us, my little sheep. The time of sacrifice is at hand. And then I will finally be freed from this prison, this inky, dark abyss I call a body.
Dude, you're alive, you can think. As long as you don't have to eat, what are you complaining about? Then again, I don't know what it's like in there, so I wouldn't know.
I can hear him crawling above, crawling. Let us begin.
I have to admit,
The ritual must be completed.
before this, his body looked a little more
Soon he
amorphous.
He
But
will
now
set
he's
us
more
free.
detailed and a lot more alive. I mean, all he did was, like, stand around before, didn't he? Ugh.
It's time for sleep. Rest your head.
Sacrificing me to the ink demon, huh?
In the morning, you may wake. Or in the morning, you'll be dead.
I preferred the former than the latter.
Arise from the darkness. Arise and claim my offering. Free me, I beg you. I summon you, ink demon. Show your face and take this tender sheep. No, my lord, stay back. I am your prophet. I am your God.
Careful what you wish for. I guess Bendy was not feeling very giving this time around. If you played the game yourself, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean by Bendy's attitude. It's true he does come after us, especially if I destroy his cutouts. But he seems so volatile for some reason. But he seems to leave us alone for the most part. Why do you suppose that is? Hey, was that the ink machine? I hope someone isn't planning to use that thing to set themselves free from this place. Of course, I want to get out of here just like it. Of course it has to break. Oh, hell no! Go away, Bendy! I don't want to play! No hugs, Bendy! I'm grateful that you saved me from Sammy. I don't want to hug. No hugs, no hugs, no hugs. I do not do hugs! I'm not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Are you actually trying to kill me, or are you just gonna give me a hug? This Bendy plushie is by far the only thing keeping me sane. So cute.
Hello? Someone there? I know you're in here. Come out and show yourself.
Indeed. Hi, Boris.
Boris?
Hey. That was an ordeal. I can't tell, is Bendy really friend or foe? I mean, he does seem to be a little hostile, but it seems he only was insane when we cut up his cutouts. Chapter 3, Rise and Fall. I'm surprised someone actually made a safe house in this place. With that in mind, we've already 2 chapters out of all 4. Not bad, huh? I'm gonna save the last 2 chapters for another time. Not bad, eh? They really did a good job remastering these last 2 chapters. Adding a little extra, and definitely did a good job increasing the creep factor on them. Anyhow, thank you everybody so much for joining me on this little adventure. Hit that like button to let me know you enjoyed yourselves. Be sure to pound that subscribe button if you're interested in seeing any more. If you're already subscribed, don't forget to ring that notification bell to stay up to date. And be sure to share any opinions you may have with me down in the comments below. And until next time, this is King Zero Phoenix signing off. Laters!